Hello, students. Today we're going to be working on translations. So translation is actually pretty straightforward. Just a few things to keep in mind. If you are going left, that is going to affect the x values of your coordinates. And going to the left mean you are subtracting the values. And going up will affect the y coordinate. Okay, so this is x coordinate. So subtracting x, and this will affect the y coordinate, but because you are going up, you are going to be adding to the y coordinates. Okay, so a pretty straightforward formula to remember, or rules to remember. So let's do this example here real quick. You can start with any of the vertices, but you have to go in order. If you start with V, you have to go to U and then W, or V, W, and then U, because that's how IXL will graph the image for you. So let's do this. So I'm going to take this whole thing, move it 10 to the left, and then 4 up, right? So make sure you can count or you can do your algebra, okay? So W on the x-axis, you start at 1. So if you're subtracting 10, you should end up at -9, okay? So 10, 1 minus 10 is -9, okay? And then on the y value, you are starting at -6 and you're going up 4. That means you're adding 4 to your value, so you should end up at -2. So -6, +4 going up, you end up at -2. So your new W would be -9 and then -2. So that's W, okay? And then you can do same thing for V. You are moving left 10, so you're going to end up at 0. And you're going up 4, so you end up at 3 because you start at -1. -1, 1, 2, 3, 4. You end up right there. So that is your new V coordinates, okay, or location. And then for U, you don't have to do, you just count 3 units down, and there is the new location for U, okay? So the image should look exactly the same as your original, okay? It's just in a different location because we moved it, okay? So translation means moving. So we move this over here. Sometimes I miscount and my image looks kind of like my original, and then I'm not careful, and then I get the question wrong. So you guys just be careful, okay? Submit. All right, let's do this one. We are going left only, so we are subtracting from the x value. So everything will be moved or subtracting 14. Okay, so -14. So if you take all of your x, so your y value should stay the same. Take all of your x values. So let's say for t and q, it starts at 5, right? So if you go 14 units over, you should end up at -9. Okay, and then you should have the same y value. So here is my image. How many units is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because your image should be exactly the same as your original. Now, I just want to be sure. I'm going to check the x value to make sure that it's correct. So I start at +10 on the x. I go -14, so I should end up at -4. So this looks like it is correct. So I'm going to submit. Okay, it doesn't hurt to check, guys. Double check. Submit. Awesome. All right, this tiny little square, 7 units down. So we are subtracting 7 on the y value. So the actual rule, if you want to know, it's y minus 7. So take all of your y coordinates and subtract 7 from them, right? So let's start with B. You start at 9, you subtract 7, you should end up at 2. So there is my new square, right? 10 and up at 3. Yep. Okay, the x value should stay the same. It's just the y value is 7 units down. So I think I am good. Let's submit. And guys, sadly, but I think this is it. Let me skip around and see if there's any kind of other questions they're asking. It's pretty much the same, moving things around, right? So I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to stop because this is actually pretty straightforward and pretty easy, okay? All right, 9 units left. So again, the rule is x minus 9, right? We're going to the left, so we're subtracting. And then we're going up, so y plus 2. You guys take all of your y value and add 2 to it, okay? and then plot your point. So here we go. Let's start with T. Okay. U, V, W. Okay, T, U, V, W. Okay, we can go in that order, same alphabets. So I'm going to go 9 left. So this is 7, 8, 9. And then I go up 2, 1, 2. So I should be right there. That's my T. Okay. And then I'll do U. U, I start at 10. I subtract 9. I should end up at 1. And then I get up 1, 2. There's U. And let's do T. T, I start at 7 on the X value. I go negative 9, so minus 9. 7 minus 9 is negative 2. And then I go up 1, 2. There should be my new V. And to graph W, I think it's safe to say that it's right here because it's a kite. It's a figure of a kite, right? We're going to learn about the characteristics of kites later. But this is my new image, or my image, right? So submit. All right. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have fun doing this. It's actually pretty easy using IXL because it kind of connects the points for you. So anyway, guys, let me know how you do. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, please, if you like this video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.